You weren't expecting this now, were you? Well, neither was I. So as you can see, I look really pretty and I look like I'm talking about something on my way to a con called Akumakon in County Galway, in the University of Galway, which is class. It's a good idea. It's a great con. Unfortunately, supposedly my microphones needed a software update. So the microphone was on, the transceiver was on, but it didn't update. So you're left with me talking in absolute silence there. But yeah, it was a great con. I got interviewing loads of people, even though you can't hear it. Like Jack to Basics, for example. He thought he was still at Gamerfest.
I am here at Gamerfest. I am here at Gamerfest.
But we'll let it slide. And then all of these amazing cosplayers and vendors. So sorry about that, lads. But I did go back the next day when I figured out that there was no interviews. They all decided to be interviewed again, except for Jack to Basics, because he thought he was still at Gamerfest. But without further ado, this is Akumakon 2025. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you around maybe, if this ever happens again.
Oh my god, I'm going to be blown away. Oh god, it's going to be a wild one. I'm at Akumakon with Tall Nerd Apollo.
Hi.
Hi. How we doing?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And so, we're focused.
How's it going?
Hello everyone, my name is Apollo, or at Tall Nerd Apollo on the internet. I am from the beautiful and proud county of Cork.
Okay, end of interview. Yeah, no, that's it. You're from Cork. No, God. Why Akumakon? Why are you here?
Akumakon is one of the crowning jewels of the convention scene in Ireland. A lot of the convention scene in Ireland is propped up and maintained by the smaller volunteer-run, weekend-long charity conventions where most of the proceeds go to charities. The one that I grew up going to and I was involved in running for 3 years was Kaizoku-con, the one down in Cork, obviously.
Cool.
And then Akumakon has always been sort of like the sister convention to Kaizo. So I mean, I'll be going to Akumakon till the day I die.
So last night was the auction for the Galway Hospice, right?
Yeah.
So there was a lot of stuff auctioned off. A lot of vendors here in the con gave away a lot of their stuff to be auctioned off, which is really nice.
When it comes to the charity auction, it is very good that year to year all the artists, they're not expected to give stuff, but it is sort of hey, if you have something that you wouldn't mind giving up for the charity auction, why not? And They usually do. They're usually very good for that. So it's a very good community effort.
And it was really cool to see so much money was raised last night as well. The one thing I wanted to ask you, so what are you doing here at Akumakon yourself? So you have a few things.
What are any of us doing here?
Well, what are any of us doing here? That is the question.
Last year in Akumakon 2024, I was one of the cosplay guests. This year, I'm not a full guest, but I was working on a good few of the special events. So I'm a panelist this year. I'll read them and weep. I ran a D&D one-shot. I was a participant in the Dungeons and Naggins panel, which you were there too.
I was there too.
And Steve was
God.
walking right past the door. Oh my god,
Steve!
Gotta
cut the film.
But apart from that, once you're part of at this stage, I'm part of the furniture of the convention scene a little bit. So I'll almost always be helping out running events, competitions, panels, or straight up the organization of conventions. So you'll see me.
It's really cool because I do see you at all of the conventions. What is it? No, honestly, if you were to go to any of the any of the cons in Ireland, you are a strong, I don't even know, pillar of... No, I think you are. I genuinely think you are, though. Stop saying... No, you are. And you were on Ireland AM as well, right?
Yeah. So...
Talking about cosplay.
Last summer, ahead of Dublin Comic Con summer 14. Yeah, summer 14. Ireland AM had a bunch of cosplayers come up and talk about cosplay. And they had a bunch of us come up there. We had... all of us were talking about different aspects of the community and the events. And I was there and I was like, oh my god, you should go to conventions like Akumakon and Kaizoku-con and the college conventions. And There are, just talking about the accessibility and the wealth and breadth of talent and dedication and passion that we have here in Ireland in the cosplay community, which is always really lovely to see.
It's really cool. And do you have anything planned for today?
For today, no. Today's my rest day. So yesterday I had 2 panels. I was helping out with a lot of stuff. I was running around like a headless chicken. Today, I'm just going to go to my friend's workshop. I'm going to go to some of the voice actor guest panels. And I'm just gonna enjoy hanging out with my friends because it's needed. It's needed.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'll see you later.
Sean with cosplays.
Nice. And what are you doing here today?
I'm here dressed as Dr. Robotnik for day 2 of Akumakon.
Very cool. And why Dr. Robotnik?
I just really love the character. You know, the man's got a PhD. I'm doing a PhD. And Jim Carrey was just a phenomenal actor.
Why is it PhD?
Cancer research.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, well, best of luck with that.
Thank you.
Best of luck with everything.
Going to need it.
How long into it are you?
I'm in my 2nd year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
2nd year, yeah.
So why Akumakon?
Akumakon is one of those university-led conventions. Smaller, more intimate, but it's just a great opportunity to meet your friends, meet new people, and it's a great cosplay scene here.
Yeah.
Great opportunity to get pictures, and I swear it's getting bigger every year. Definitely a lot more popular this year than last year, I think.
What did you get up to yesterday, and what will you get up to today?
Yesterday I was just hanging around con. I was dressed as Sirius Black, escaped convict from Azkaban as usual. I got some photo shoots done with Molly O'Hearn. Shout out to Molly O'Hearn and Super Circuit Aiden. And yeah, it was just a great day. I'll probably just hang around, see what's happening. Might get some pics. Who knows?
I'm here with Shields once again, except at Akumakon this time. How are you getting on, Shields? You well?
I'm getting on well. So we're doing good here. We're in Akumakon, enjoying ourselves. I just feel like there's a lot of love and stuff for Akumakon, and the fact that everyone cares so much is not that kind of corporate kind of I will take your money. It's like, no, I want to talk about anime, I want to talk about video games, and I want to talk about why Hatsune Miku is awesome. Well, Hatsune Miku is the best is because she can sing the best, she also looks the best, she dresses the best, and she's also in Fortnite. She dual queues with Godzilla. Explosion insert here. Is that good? My name is Shields. I'm a variety content creator. I like to make big events. I want to be the Jacksepticeye of Mr. Beast. And
What do you mean by that?
I like to make, so for example, I've made like a charity football match was the beginning, so I got loads of different creators involved, facing each other. Then we did a dodgeball, and now we're doing like a fake Olympics kind of vibe, like a gauntlet games. And we just want to keep upping the ante and just get more people involved, give more people something to be excited about, but also show that the Irish content creator scene is as beautiful as any other nationality.
Sorry.
You're all good?
I know you.
I know you, you're most critical.
What are you looking forward to? What's the vibe?
At Akumakon?
Yeah.
Honestly, just the artist alley, the main thing. I feel like everyone has their own kind of like art, their own kind of personality. I feel like with each piece, you can really see something about someone, and it shows like an interest or a mutual interest for similar, I guess, nerdy habits. But also, you see in art, I'm sure you'd have in any painting, you see the beauty of someone.
Describe this event that you had coming up.
Unhealthy, gamers, nerdy, and fighting to be the best.
What is it?
It is a gauntlet game, so it's a made of Squid Vibes and Olympics. So there's going to be about 40 different creators fighting. They're going to be in 7 different teams, and whoever's going to be the best, and they're going to be challenging on different stuff. If you've seen Mr. Beast games, that's a lot of inspiration, and anything of like Ludwig, I guess. That is the 8th of March.
And it's open to the public.
And it's open to the public to come watch, yeah. It'll be live on my Twitch, and it will be in Auckram. I don't know the rest of the stuff, but it'll be here or somewhere, or my face, I don't know.
In the video, I'll just be here. Like this. I'll be like Angelica's there.
Watching quietly. Hello,
What is your name?
my name is Layla. I'm here with Crazed Aristocrats. Boss is hiding underneath the table, but that's all right.
Hello.
A little supervision. So we are just a little business that supplies your anime t-shirts. We are your anime dealers. t-shirt dealers, and we just give out really good designs, I think.
What's your top selling anime t-shirt?
Ooh, right now we're actually we're sold out on Solo Leveling, Spy Family. So I currently have this only shirt left in this all. But our Bloodborne is also selling pretty good. Not gonna lie.
What's your favorite one? Like, do you have a favorite one?
My favorite design. Our one is Toji. I really like that. I have the. It's really comfy. It's the lucky colors of the year, and it's pretty cool.
Do you have a favorite anime?
Ooh. Right now, it's Dr. Stone. We don't have a design for it, but hopefully in the future, near future.
If someone wants to get into anime tomorrow, like, what would you recommend?
A feel-good one would be Spy Family. I always recommend that. But if you want fast action, Solo Leveling. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and we also have our website, crazyaristocrats.com, or you can just catch us on the streets.
Hello!
How are you?
I'm good! My name is Catch. Catch on me. I'm an artist here at Akumakon. I have a table here.
And what brings you to Akumakon?
The love of anime, pretty much. Also just art, of course. But I have such a passion for anime and games, especially visual novels.
And what's your favorite anime?
My favorite anime is Yuri on Ice. I love my ice skating voice. Yeah, I love it so much.
Do you have a favorite game?
My favorite game is Professor Layton.
Absolutely right. There's
Yes.
no other better answer than that.
Specifically Lost Future, that is the best one.
Again. Best answer you can give. Absolutely. So why Lost Future? What is the Professor Layton series and why?
So Professor Layton is a puzzle/visual novel game. And Lost Future for me, I mean, I think it just changed my brain chemistry, but I think it introduced me to a lot of like themes as a kid that I like really took with me, like grief, and like it handles it really well, like capitalism and like government interference, all in a game about puzzles. It's crazy, but it's beautiful. It made me cry when I was 11, and it makes me cry now at 28. So I love it so much. It's my favorite game ever.
Stop. I'm not crying. Leave me alone. That's not fair. They just threw that in and were like, yep, you're crying? You finished crying? Grand. Let's make you cry again.
Oh, yeah.
And what is your favorite piece of art that you have here? Do you have one?
I think at the moment my favorite one is my Yuri on Ice one. So it's this one. It's a JC Leyendecker study, and my most popular one is the one beside it, which is Shira. My little viral girlies, paralesbianism just took over me for that piece.
So cool. It's such a unique animation style as well, or art style as well.
Oh, thank you so much.
What's the next con you're planning on doing?
My next con that I'm planning on going to is Amikon in Dublin as a cosplayer, and then my next con as an artist is SunnyCon in Newcastle in the UK.
If someone wants to get any of your art, or if they want to see something here that they want for themselves, how would they find your shop?
Well, I am Catch Henri on everything, so it's KATCHANRI Fada, and I have like a big cartel and an Etsy shop, and I'm always online, so it's pretty easy to find me once. I have all my social media is the same at mostly. So
my name's Claire Ann. I'm the owner of Dulamon Studios. We're an indie animation company. Yes.
And what brings you to Akumakon today?
We're here to promote our indie animated pilot Orbis. So it is a sci-fi cosplaying as a fantasy murder mystery series. We have our first 8 minutes on YouTube, but we are hoping to make it into a 24-minute pilot.
Okay.
But sure, you know yourself, animation.
Animation, it's such a cool thing, like industry to get into, like.
Yeah.
And like, how did you get into that? Like, what?
We all actually, well, everybody on the team, we've all come from different studios, or we have worked together in the past as well on different projects, and we just decided yeah, we want to make original content. This isn't knocking any of the other studios or anything. It's just a lot of the stuff is preschool and or very adult. We want to make something, you know, for teens, something with a bit more emotional depth, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas, so we're giving it a go.
And what's the story like? What's it surrounding?
So it's surrounding our main character, Fenris, who's murdered. And we're going through her memories to find out who the murderer is.
Oh, so murder mystery.
Yes.
Very good.
But we're also in a world, a dystopian world that has been created by a villain who thinks himself a hero. So therefore, he deems Orbis a utopia rather than a dystopia.
What's the story with the cosplay aspect of it?
The cosplaying is that it's cosplaying as a fantasy. So it's like a dress of fantasy. It's not really real, but it's still pretending to be a fantasy, even though, yes, fantasy in the term doesn't mean real.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing.
Okay.
So, and the sci-fi end of it is that, yes, it is a world created by a villain. And the sci-fi end of the thing is like, yes, we're in a kind of reimagined Earth. So it's been rebooted and rebooted to suit the villain's fantasy needs and wants. You know, like a fanfic writer with a self-insert.
It's pretty cool, though.
You know, so
What inspired this storyline? Is it like a love for any particular type of mythology, or like where does it stem from?
I love murder mysteries, which sounds terrible. I don't know. It sounds like that quirky girl goes, I only watch murder mysteries because I can so relate to them. You know, those ones. But no, I do. I like that sort of stuff. Like you have your cozy murders of, you know, your Midsummer murders.
Victorian-esque, like whodunit.
Sherlock Holmes, you know that. You know the TV Granada TV one. That was a good one. I like that.
Yes. Where are you based?
Galway and Dublin.
Galway and Dublin.
Yeah, now,
Galway.
yeah, just the city. Just around there.
And do you have offices in both places?
No, we all work from home.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's easier on all of us in its own way, you know.
And are you looking for people to help work on the project?
If we got funding, absolutely, we would need a lot more help because we're a small team of 10. So it's like, yes, to get a 24-minute pilot off the ground, we would need more.
In 5 or 10 years, where do you see this going? Like, what's the goal, do you think? I know that's a big question.
You know, I'm just there thinking,
what's the dream?
The dream would be to have a season each year because we have a season written, 13 episodes, 24 minutes, and it'd be like, I'd love to do a season each year. You know, again, very pie in the sky, maybe. We'll see. But, you know.
And will you be hiring voice actors? Or
yes, we'll be opening casting calls, and because we have, for a 24-minute one, we have another 12 characters to cast.
For anyone who's come to your table today, what was your goal? Like, just to make people aware of it?
Yes, to make people aware and just to see, like, yeah, we're indie, we're Irish, you know, we're not looking to use AI, we're not looking to use voice AI or anything like that. It's just more of like, we're new and we're here and hello kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
My name is Tig.
Tig, how's it going? So, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I am selling props at Akumakon.
Yeah.
I have been doing it for about 15 years.
15 years, right. And do you come back to Akumakon every year?
I sure do.
And what's your favourite part about Akumakon?
My favourite part of Akumakon is the diversity. Because you never meet so many different people outside of this event, which is fantastic.
You make swords. So tell me, how do you go about making them?
Getting the material, usually it's made from timber, jigsaw blades, nice belt sander, plenty of painting.
Yeah. And what's your top selling one?
My top selling one at the moment is this one from the show Solo Leveling.
Oh, sorry, Solo Leveling is massive.
It is indeed. I have indeed. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's very good. And do you do commissions?
I sure do.
Yeah. So like, what type is it? Any type of prop or?
Well, I prefer if they know what they want, send me along an image. I'll tell them how much it's going to cost, roughly how long the time is. I'm hopefully, if it's something complex, we try to get it sorted within 2 months.
So what's your favorite one that you've ever made?
My favorite
Do you have one here?
At the moment, I think my favorite one is the green one there.
And what's that from?
7 Deadly Sins.
And what's your next con?
Next convention will be Kaizoku-con down in Cork.
And when is that, do you know?
The 21st of March, I believe, this year.
It's not too far away.
Not too far away at all.
And will we see
Hopefully Kaizoku-con and Q-con up in Belfast, and I think Akumakon on in Dublin in September, I believe.
Brilliant. And last question, if anyone wanted to get in contact with you to either get a commission or to buy anything that they see here on this video,
Oh, yes.
How would they go about doing that?
Best thing to do is message me on Facebook, Cosplay Props Era.
So all of the information is there. Very, very good.
You're very welcome.
How are you?
Oh yeah, what's going on?
And what's your name?
My name is Aidan. Our Super Circuit. I do photography. There you go.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, Connor. And
Tell me, what are you doing here today?
just doing a bit of photography. I did a bit now, just mostly of the morning. Yesterday I did a bit of photography as well, which was chock-a-blocked, and my body's killing me. But we're getting there. We got a good couple of photos now, a good few shots. We did a night shoot last night, and which, if I can, I'll share some photos with you. Where we did a couple of shoots with a couple of people like Laughs on Renegade, Kid, I guess, and a couple of others, because my brain's addled. I can't remember. I'm so sorry.
What was your favorite cosplays that you saw yesterday?
I got out to give a shout out to my boy Last Known Renegade. Like Ren's been my boy for years, and his Batman is just insane, incredible, and I'm unbelievably happy with how it's come along. Everybody's just stepped up their game this year,
That's really cool. And do you have any favorite parts of the Akumakon? Like, why should someone who's never been to a con come here?
Food. No. I think the community. The community is the best part of it. Like, you'll get into conversations with just about anyone, and you'll have a great laugh, and it'll be very relaxed. And I don't know, compared to like bigger cons, you just don't feel like you're restricted into a corner. You kind of feel like, oh, I can just chat with anybody, get a drink or whatever. I mean, there was a bar right there yesterday. We could all have a pint. Happy days, it's one of those things.
If you could recommend an anime to somebody, because there's a lot of anime characters going around here today, what would be your favorite? Do you have one?
Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know why, but the story's just very endearing, and two brothers, I'm like, family. But if I was to say anything for anyone, like if they're starting out, like just basics, like just the basics of stuff, I'd say Yu-Gi-Oh!, Bakugan.
There's a lot of video game characters going around today. Do you have a particular favorite video game?
I'd say Pokemon, I played a lot of Diamond and Pearl back in the day, so yeah, when Platinum came out, I was like, my boys.
Do you have a favorite superhero, since you're doing a lot of superhero shoots?
Spider-Man. From day one, it's been Spider-Man.
Which one, Toby, Andrew, or Tom?
Toby. Yeah, he knows this. He knows this from all day, But Toby's been my boy ever since I saw Spider-Man, but then Spider-Man 2 was it's locked in. We went to the game show last night, which I think was just very funny, just because you have what is it, goddammit Liam from photography on one side with some of the guys, just the stars were lovely though. They gave him stars and everything, and there's a lovely photo I have that I'll show you later of Maku, where he just has a starling pin to it. I love you, Maku, I'm sorry.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Here with
me, myself, and Misha.
Hey, and tell me, my dear, what brings you to Akumakon? What do you sell?
So I sell kind of a bit of everything. Everything is handmade. I make everything myself in my little studio in Kildare. And we've been looking at Akumakon the last couple of years. This is the first year that we've actually been trading at it, and we were very excited to get in. And it's been amazing. It's been much busier than we were expecting, so
that's awesome.
We're delighted.
And do you take any inspiration from any particular studios, or where?
Kind of just my favorite fandoms and stuff, like Studio Ghibli I love, so I'm working on a lot of Studio Ghibli stuff at the minute. And then obviously Pokemon, as every second thing on my table is Pokemon. I have a mild Pokemon obsession.
And that's the follow-up question. I want to ask about the sticker decks that you have here.
Yes.
So tell me, what's the story with the sticker decks? What is it?
So sticker decks is basically, it's a Pokedex that you can fill with stickers, whether they're your favorite stickers that you already have or stickers that you get at conventions. There's a space to fill in on it. If you've got it from an artist, you can fill in the OT with the artist name, and the location is what convention you've bought it at.
That is incredible.
Thank you.
Amazing. I definitely want to pick up one of those. Oh my god. And then you see, of course, you have some stickers of Pokemon
yes.
here as well.
Yeah.
So you can stick in one of those. Or if it's another
Yeah, there's artists all over the place that have.
That's amazing. It's like a memento of cons.
Exactly, and it's something to do with your stickers rather than just putting them in a pile.
That's amazing. And do you have any favorite piece yourself here that you like?
I think my Pokemon Shadow Box is probably my favorite. It's where I started. They're one of the first ones that I made, and I'm, again, obsessed with Pokemon, so.
And do you take commissions?
I can do. It does kind of depend on what it is, for like how much it would be. Sometimes they can be a little bit pricey if they're like a one-off piece, and then other times they're like the same price as what's on the table if it's something that I can bring to conventions with me.
That's brilliant. Yes. And where will we see you again?
So we're at Dublin Comic Con in 4 weeks, and then KaizokuCon in Cork the week after that. Then we're in Gamerfest, we've got Celtic Con, we've got the IGM, we've got loads of yeah, we do as many conventions as we can.
That's amazing. And if someone isn't able to go to any of these cons, how can they get one of these amazing pieces?
So I've got a website, memyselfandmisha.com, and I'm on Instagram, and you can reach out there, or you can order straight from my website, which I'm really bad at updating, but everything is on my Instagram.
Do you know what your most popular thing is?
Probably the mini dioramas. I had to think about that. The mini dioramas do tend to fly out, so there's not actually that many different options left right now. I had 10 different games and movies yesterday, and I think there's probably about 5 or 6 different options left there now.
What is your favorite design, artistically designed?
Probably my Espeon and Umbreon, which is this little cutie that I drew for Valentine's Day last year.
I have this one here as well. It's really cute.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Rob.
What are you doing here?
I'm just selling my art and stuff, man.
What makes your art different to everybody else's?
I think it's just kind of the nostalgia factor of all the old internet stuff from the 2010s and the 2000s. I'm trying to bring it all back single-handedly.
Absolutely, as you should.
Exactly.
Favorite piece?
Favorite piece for my own table. That's such a hard question. I like my Alien 9 one, the girls in the roller skates, just because I feel like I never see anyone else with art of them, and it's like just for me. If someone else buys it, that's good, but doing it for myself, it's good. Yeah, it's great. I actually like the traveling. It's fun to just see Galway as well as coming down to work and stuff. So yeah, I like traveling I get to see the world, but work at the same time. So it's really nice. Yeah.
So how did you get on today? What was your most famous piece that you sold?
Oh, I've sold out of a few. There's Homestuck is coming back in a big way. The old webcomic. So basically all my Homestuck stuff sold out, which was really good. Or Sonic's really popular right now because of the movie, I think maybe. But those were the popular things. Yeah.
And if someone wants to reach out to you, do you do commissions?
Yeah, I'm starting to do commissions, so they'll be up next week. But if anyone wants to DM me for anything, I can just give them a price myself.
Do you have an Etsy store and all?
Yes, I do have an Etsy store. It's the same as my Instagram and stuff. It's all in my Instagram bio, so everything's kind of connected. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Who have we here today?
I am the Last Known Renegade, or as you like to call me, the Last Known Microwave.
Yes, that is true.
That's my nickname.
Is that not your name?
No.
Last Known Microwave?
No, yeah.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
Anyway, where are you from?
I'm from Cork.
And tell me, what brings you all the way up to Galway here today?
I have some amazing friends here. This is a student-run con. They're all crowding around me now, looking at me. Look at them all.
You have a fan base.
Yeah.
You've gathered a fan base last time we spoke.
Yeah.
So what's your favourite thing about Akumakon, apart from this?
My favourite thing about it is that it's, again, a student-run con. Student-run cons, in my opinion, are probably the most well-written or tightly written, that everyone is on ball. I can see the staff, they're working so hard to make sure we're all having a good time, and they're succeeding. And they don't get enough credit.
What did you get up to at Akumakon?
We filmed a fair bit of content.
Yeah?
We filmed some really funny TikToks, and I got to do the cosplay masquerade, which was a lot of fun.
Oh. And did you do any panels this time?
I didn't do
last time.
I didn't do a panel this time. I tried to go see as many panels as I could, but again, the lads are so popular that if you even are a minute late, you won't get in the room. We did get to go see the cosplay game show last night, and that was a lot of fun. Funnily enough,
everyone agrees that you should wear deodorant when you go to a con. So please, wear deodorant when you go to a convention, cosplayer or not.
Important, guys. Just make sure.
Please. I don't care what brand. Just wear something.
Where will we see you again?
So the next con I'm going to is actually my home turf in Akumakon in Cork.
Okay, and how does that differ from this one? Or is it similar?
It's very similar in the sense that, again, it's a student-run con. However, there, in my opinion, there's a bit more space. Everything is quite central. Cork City is quite small in comparison to maybe other places. So everything is quite nearby, but it has different backdrops. Every time I go to UCC in general, it feels like I'm in Hogwarts.
There's a lot of different people in superhero costumes. Would Batman be your favorite superhero?
Batman is definitely up there. I feel what I like about him is he's just an average human being who exceeded himself to wanting to protect other people.
Yeah.
And I really like that as a trait, that it's not, oh, there's some Kryptonians, there's some Amazons. He's like, I'm smart enough and I know how to fight, and that's good enough for me.
A lot of people dressed as anime characters. There's people dressed as game characters. Do you have a favorite anime, or if someone wants to get into an anime or a video game? What do you recommend?
So for an anime, I would recommend watching something like Death Note. It's quite it's a short enough, as it has one season, it has a lot of episodes, but it's easy enough to track. The names aren't too complicated. I'm horrifically dyslexic, so sometimes names are bad. A main character is called Light. That's half the battle.
Good man.
As far as like my favorite would be kind of One Piece at the moment.
Okay.
I would cosplay Roronoa Zoro, the three swords swordsman. And for games, I think like nowadays, since Fortnite is so easy to get, it's free, it's a good shout, but I really love the Mass Effect series.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
So my name is Ellie and I am the social media manager for Akumakon 2025. I was also the social media manager for 2024, so can't get rid of me that easy. This is my third year working at Akumakon, so nearly my entire college life has been part of Akumakon, so I'm so happy to be part of it for another year.
And how do you think Akumakon went this year?
I think it was just as better if not the same as last year. Last year was like here for me. This year is just a little bit higher. The entire committee was just like a little family coming together, and then having our guests and having everyone just join in this community and seeing everyone enjoy the traders, enjoying the artists, enjoying the panels, the guests, whatever, the cosplay masquerade. It's just so enjoying to see everyone enjoy the work that we put in for the last 8 months working on this.
Any highlights?
I loved the cosplay workshop with our cosplay guest Yuffie Moon, who I'm actually the guest liaison for, and she's also one of my closest friends, so it's so nice to see friends come and host panels, and it was so enjoying just to learn about cosplay crafting, and I also loved the panels that people do that come in. It's just so enjoying. It's so nice to see people spread their passion about what they love. Yeah.
You're a cosplayer.
Yes, I am.
And do you have any particular favorite cosplay?
At the moment, I really enjoyed cosplaying Manon Blackbeak from A Throne of Glass, which is a book cosplay. So it's so I love seeing different interpretations of a book cosplay. So how my one compares to maybe someone else's. And I also just love my Gojo cosplay, which I think a lot of people like just because it's Gojo.
Are you going to be going to any cons over the next little while, or what's the plan?
I'm hoping to go to Kaizoku-con in Cork, represent our sister convention. Apart from that, I don't know. Maybe something abroad if I can afford it. Maybe not after spending all my money in the trade hall, but we shall see.
Did you pick up any favourites in the trade hall?
I picked up a print of Fallon and Marcille. I think it was from Prince Puka, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't fact check me. So I really enjoyed that, and I picked up some stickers from JJK and stuff like that.
That's awesome. If someone wants to follow you or check your cosplays or anything like that, where do we find you?
So on Instagram and TikTok, I'm at cosplay_Ellie.
And second last question, if someone wants to find out more information about Akumakon, where do we go?
The social media, I dare say, is quite well this year. And our website, you'll always find it there, whether it's our Instagram, our Facebook, our Twitter, and then our website as well would be the best place.